Hey, how's it going everyone? In this video, we have some news on Alexa Bliss, the ratings for this week's episode of AEW Dynamite, and a whole lot more. But before we begin, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe for more wrestling news. The reason why Roman Reigns' match against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania was so short. After Roman Reigns ended up defeating Brock Lesnar during the main event of WrestleMania Sunday, there was a lot of speculation on why the match ended so abruptly, with many people saying that the match was short because it appeared like Roman Reigns suffered some sort of injury to his arm. Well, according to Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer, the reason why their match was so short is simply because that's how WWE books Brock Lesnar matches. Meltzer also stated that the rumor about Roman Reigns getting injured in the match is also false. WWE could have big plans in store for Alexa Bliss. Just a few weeks ago, a report came out stating that the reason why Alexa Bliss has been missing on WWE television is simply because she was busy preparing for her wedding with her fiance, now husband Ryan Cabrera. However, now that she's married, it looks like WWE could have big plans for her when she returns to the company. Because according to a new report from PW Insider, WWE's internal ranking for the women's division on Monday Night Raw shows Alexa Bliss as the number 2 babyface just behind the Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair, which seems to suggest that when she returns to WWE, fans can expect to see Alexa Bliss get pushed as the second top babyface on the Red brand. AEW ratings this week sees another big drop in viewership. This week's episode of AEW Dynamite aired live from New Orleans, Louisiana, and it featured multiple title matches and also some of the company's top stars in action like Samoa Joe, MJF, and CM Punk. But despite the loaded card for this week's show, it looks like there wasn't that much interest from fans this week, which resulted in another drop in the ratings department. Because according to a new report from Brandon Thurston of WrestleNomics, this week's episode of AEW Dynamite drew 977,000 viewers and a .37 in the key demo rating, which is down from last week's show, which drew 989,000 viewers and a .38 in the key demo rating. So now guys, I want to give you my thoughts and opinions on all of the topics that we discussed today, starting off with our first topic of the reason why Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 38 was so short. So, according to Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer, he reports that the reason why their match was so short is simply because that's how WWE books Brock Lesnar matches and everything went according to plan. Meltzer also stated that the rumor about Roman Reigns getting injured in his match against Brock Lesnar is also false, so it does appear like Roman Reigns is fine, and the match went exactly as they had planned it to go. The next topic that we discussed was WWE could have big plans in store for Alexa Bliss. Because according to PW Insider, the report is saying that WWE has an internal list, I guess you could say, showing all of the positions of the women's division, how they are ranked. And it looks like Alexa Bliss is listed as the number 2 babyface on Monday Night Raw, just behind Bianca Belair, which she is the Raw Women's Champion. So when she returns to the company, WWE will most likely book her as the number 2 babyface on Monday Night Raw. So that will be interesting to see. Moving on to our next topic, we did talk about the ratings for this week's episode of AEW Dynamite. And according to a new report from Brandon Thurston of WrestleNomics, he is reporting that this week's episode of AEW Dynamite drew 977,000 viewers and a .37 in the key demo rating, which is down from their previous episode, which drew 989,000 viewers and a .38 in the key demo rating. So in the demo rating, they are pretty much the same. However, in terms of the ratings, they do drop about 10,000 or 20,000 viewers, which is something that AEW, in my opinion, needs to fix. So with that being said, guys, that is all the news that we have for today. Make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions on all of those topics that we discussed in this video in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, and as always, I will see you guys on the next one.